When you create a new presentation, the first thing you need to do is select a theme for your presentation. So this is the style. What is it going to look like? So you can see there are several choices that you can choose from, and then really you can go in and personalize them even more after you've chosen your theme. So say I can pick this theme. You can change the slide size to whatever you're looking for. Um, and this is just saying that it's going to show up for every new presentation. So push OK, and you'll have your first slide set. So here, this is a title slide, the beginning of your presentation. As you add slides here, you just click on this arrow and you can choose the type of slide that you want to add. So maybe I want to add a title and body slide. Maybe after that I know I'm going to want one with 2 columns. Maybe I'm also going to want one that's just title only. So you can add slides as you go that way. These buttons here are the undo and redo button. This button is the paint format button, so if you create a specific format, you can copy it and then paste that onto other slides. You can zoom to fit here so that you can really see what you're working on. You can zoom in. This is your select, which is what I'm using now. Here, if I want to add a text box, I can just click on text box and draw in a text box into my slide. As you can see, it's going to give me some lines to help me line things up. I can add an image to my slide. So there are several choices. You can upload a slide, or excuse me, an image from your computer, or you can take a snapshot of something. This is going to access your camera, so maybe you have a document camera set up, so you could take a picture of the document. If I set this up, it will take a picture of me using my computer camera, so I don't need to do that right now. Or you can upload your URL. If you have the URL of an image you want to use, you can paste the URL there, and the image will come up that way. This button here is for drawing shapes. If you want to draw an arrow or some sort of shape into your presentation, you can. And of course, you can change the way that looks. You can, there's lots of choices, such as animating it, but I'll get to animating later. Here you can change the color of your anything really. So say I want this to be purple and my text box there is aqua, nice. You can add in lines if you want to draw any other lines or any other shapes. You can change line colors of your shapes. You can change the line thickness, add dash lines, all those things. Now, if you notice, once I'm not clicking on these objects anymore, the table or the menu here changes. So it goes back here. This is the insert comment button, which we've already talked about. This is the background. So say you want to change the main background color to make it a little bit more to personalize it a little bit more. You can change that. So you can either apply it to just this slide, or you can apply it to all the slides if you want, or you can choose an image to be the background, or of course you can just reset it to leave it as the original theme. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to all, have this fun bright green color as my background color instead of the blue. Of course, you can change the layout. Maybe you added the wrong type of slide, so I can change the layout to anything that I need to. Or if I decide I don't like this theme, I can go through and change the theme. Now, you can also add in transitions into your slide, just like you can in PowerPoint, by clicking on this button. So if I click transitions, first of all, a transition is an animation in between slides. So I might come back up here to my first slide and change it to slide from the right. I can change the speed here, and of course I can apply it to all slides if I want to. Then maybe I want to animate. So this is my title. Very creative, I know. Title by me, Mrs. Wiggins, Christina Wiggins. So then I can add an animation. So maybe I want the title to animate in. There are several different animation options. And again, I can have it come in by paragraph. Maybe I have a bulleted list and I want each bullet to come in one at a time. So I would select that. I can have it come in slow, medium, fast. at whatever speed you want. And then here I'm going to add another animation. This one I'm going to have it fly in. And I don't want this one to come on click. I want it to come in right after the previous automatically and just have it come in fast. So now if I want to see what this looks like, I'm going to go here to present so I can take a look. And let's see if I present. I've got my spin. Woo, that was fun. And then automatically in came my name. And then we have our transition to our second slide, which I haven't typed anything on yet. Transition to our third slide, fourth slide, and once it's over, you can hit the escape button to come back to your editing screen. So as I'm adding in text information here, if I click into this text box, I can change the font, and there are lots of fonts to choose from. I can change the size, and then of course I can change to have it bold, italicized, underlined, change the color around, add in a link if I want to link to an outside website. Of course, add in a comment. This is the text alignment if I want it left, centered, right, or distributed evenly, and then this is the vertical alignment on the page. I can add in a numbered list. I can add in bullets. I can add in indents as needed, or if I have any special formatting, that's how I clear it there. So really, you have all the same options that you do in PowerPoint or Keynote, but here on your Google Doc. Also, similarly to your PowerPoint or your Keynote products, you have this set of menus. So you have your file menu. Here you can share, and we've gone over sharing in Google Drive. You can start a new any type of app that you want. You can open one that you already have. You can rename your slides, or excuse me, your presentation. You can make a copy, move it to a specific folder. You can import slides from another Google presentation. You can see the revision history, so you can see how your project has changed over time. Perhaps you changed something and then changed your mind later. You can go back and fix that. You can have it set to a specific language. You can download it if you'd like to take it with you. Maybe you're making a presentation somewhere where you don't have internet access. Then you can download it as a PowerPoint or PDF or any of these other options. You can publish it onto the web. You can email collaborators so that they can help you with the assignment or the project that you're working on. You can email it as an attachment. Then you can also print it, so these are options for printing. Over here in the edit menu, it's similar to what you already see out there. Your undo, your redo, cut, copy, and paste, delete, duplicate. It's just like it'll make another copy. The web clipboard is nice. It'll let you take slides from one presentation and paste them into a separate presentation so that you can go from one presentation to another if you want to take a whole slide with you. You have your select all, select none, and you find and replace. And note there's shortcuts that you can use to use these as well. In view, you have presentation view. You can view the animations. You can view your master, what's going to be on every single slide. You can change the zoom. You can use the snap to, and so you can see either grid or you can see or your guides. You can make it be an HTML view. You can show spelling suggestions as you type, show speaker notes, which are down here. You can just add in notes right there. And then of course this is just how to view what else is going on your screen, your controls, or you can set it to full screen. So here you have insert, here's your text box, your image, which I already showed you, video. This is one of the great parts of Google presentations is you can add in a video very easily. The easiest way is to use YouTube. You can either enter in or search for something on YouTube. So I can search for Google Docs maybe, and we'll see different videos show up that you can embed. Or if you've created a video, you can paste your YouTube URL, embed address here, and then put that directly into your video, which is what I did for this presentation. Under insert, you also have word art, so just like in any Microsoft product, you can use word art and you can edit that and change it and make it fun. We can add in, of course, lines and shapes. You can add in tables, just like you would add in with a Microsoft product. You can add, of course, your comments, your new slide, or import slides from another project. So here you can add a new slide, duplicate slide, delete the slide, change the background, all these things that are on your tool board on the front, you can do here as well. You can change all this formatting, which again is already on your toolbar. You can change your arrangements, change the order of objects on the slide. So maybe you want to make sure that this is in the front. I just right clicked, and it's going to do the same thing. I can change the order. I can send it to the back. Bring it to the front so it'll be on top of everything else that's on the slide. Make those choices as you go. There's different tools. Spelling research is going to help search things on the web for you. Define, if you want to make sure you're using the right word, it'll define it for you. Then of course this is tables and all your options for tables, and then of course there's help if you ever need help. So this is the basic editing tools for your presentation. Of course, don't forget to always name your presentation right here. And of course, I'm not very creative today, so there we go. Name, done. So these are, again, your basic functions on Google presentations.